I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man!
And now, your mama knows.
29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What are you, fucking nuts? You thought...
Subscribe to the most epic channel on YouTube for live streams every week. Daily videos. Subscribe. Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon.
Guys, welcome back to another episode with me, your host, woo, the Cowboy King of Entertainment, and I'm back, baby. Let's go. Guys, I'm fired up. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. I haven't did one of these reality talk show Tuesdays in like 2 or 3 weeks. And today I just got a couple things, and then we could just talk. But I will say this: I'm gonna start this thing off because I got a little bit of beef, And this guy is one of my guys, man. He's from New Jersey. So you know the Jersey boys are supposed to stick together. But I am the Cowboy King of Entertainment. And if you guys go back like 2 or 3 years, you remember I used to put everybody on blast. I was the evil cowboy, the bad guy. Everybody was like, Cowboy, you always put people on blast. Cowboy, you always just name dropping. Cowboy, you always put, shut your mouth. That's what I did. So, I got a little beef. We don't really got beef, but I want to put him on notice because when you run your mouth, just know that I'm going to say something about it if it get my attention. Some people run their mouth and I don't get the Cowboys' attention. Some people run their mouth and I don't care. However, somebody was running their mouth and now I got to talk my smack. Yes. Whoops. Okay, I might need to move this a little closer. Anyway, so now the Cowboy have to talk smack. So, for the, just the beginning, I'm going to tell you guys the story. But before I do that, I gotta go into this right. Now, I know some people are missing this. They're going to show up late. But I'm going to get it out my system.
Man the fuck up.
All right, so here's the story. So I'm in the Discord, and we're just chatting in the Discord, you know. And this was a couple days ago, right? So we're chatting in the Discord, and I think it was like an article. Maybe Mr. Urban World put it up. You know he's always putting stuff in there. And the article was like somebody was bullied and they committed suicide. And somehow, and I was just like, yo, that's kind of crazy. But at the end of the day, I mean, can't nobody make you commit suicide. I said something to that fact, right? So I ain't going to show the Discord because that's not cool. Because that's our private little thing. We don't show that. But I said something to the fact that, hey, they didn't make him commit suicide. So my guy, Dude Games, the game involved, I'm name dropping. He goes and be like, oh, you wouldn't say that to the family. I said, bro, unfortunately, it sucks, but suicide is a choice. Like, you get bullied, you get whatever, but it's a choice. I said, now, if somebody has a gun to your head and tell you to kill yourself, then you was forced to kill yourself. But ultimately, I don't care if you get bullied every day of your life, in the end, you still chose to commit suicide. It's a choice. So he was like, oh, I want to hear you say that live. I want to hear you say that where anybody can hear you. I said, bro, it's my opinion, but it's fact. I can say it live. It's not a thing. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I said, we'll see what? And he was like, you never been through this, so you don't know. So I share a little personal story of the Cowboy. My granddaughter, who's 6 years old, when she was just 1 year old, her dad shot himself in front of my daughter. If you guys go to my channel, I have a video that I made a tribute to him and his last day. So it was weird too, because I wanted to have just a dinner with just my kids, right? And I just wanted my kids. But then my daughter was like, oh, can my boyfriend come? And I was like, all right, fine. Next thing is this boyfriend coming, this boyfriend coming. And so we had a dinner with the kids, right? It was cool. And it's pretty much like me and my daughters, right? And saying my wife's kids was theirs too. Well, he came, and my granddaughter's like I said, she's like 1 year old, right? Dude, if you watch the video, we laughed, we joked, it was cool. There was one point in the video where he looked a little upset. I couldn't tell. That was his last day, because the very next day, I got a call that he killed himself. Who would have known that was the last time he would be on video? And that's why I like vlogging as much as I do. That's why I like recording stuff as much as I do. My grandma, who was really close to me, I had a really funny video with her. And my baby niece, I was deleting something and she grabbed my phone. She was like 1 year old and she hit delete all. And I didn't realize it. I was like, whoa. So I lost that video and that kind of made me like get really into always recording things, right? So anyway, I'm back to the story. So who would have known that would be the last time this man was on video or a picture of him, right? So you guys see the video. I mean, it was heartwarming. I put it together. It was cool. Us just out eating dinner, everybody laughing, joking. But what I didn't know, he used to have long hair. So he had a do-rag on his head. I don't know. I think he's wearing a do-rag. Now he's white and he was rocking a do-rag. I'm like, whatever. So come to find out, that day he just shaved all his hair off. So I didn't even know the signs. And my daughter knew he was going through stuff, but I wish I would have known, because maybe I would have talked to him different. Maybe I would have been like, bro, you cut your hair off? Like, what's going on? You good? But I didn't know. So I say that to say this. Suicide is a choice, bro. No matter who you are and what you're going through, he chose to take his life in front of my daughter, shot himself. And he aimed the gun at her at first. And she went like that, and then he turned and shot himself. So I'm just putting a little bit of my life out there. You guys know you can see my life. I'm the most authentic person, I like to say. I try to keep it real. Now, at the end of the day, that was crazy, you know. And I remember my granddaughter used to always say, like, oh, don't you know my daddy's in heaven? She took it as it was like a place you could drive to. And I used to be like, oh, man. I was wondering how my daughter was going to explain it to her. Now she don't mention him at all. Nobody really mentioned him. Now she spends most of her time at his parents' house. They're the greatest people. This past weekend, I took my granddaughters to my friend's daughter's birthday party, and she was staying over there, right? So they help out a lot for my daughter, so my daughter could like work and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. Good dynamics. I love those people to death. And but I'm just sharing that, even saying that, I've been through that stuff myself, Mr. Dude Games. But I said that in the Discord. But I just wanted to bring it up because it's a great topic, period. Now, you guys, listen, I don't have a problem with anybody's opinion. You might say, well, suicide isn't a choice because they got bullied so much or whatever. That's you. It's fine. My issue was him coming at me, and like, it's the cancel culture. Oh, I want to see you. So you want to cancel me, bro? You want to cancel the Cowboy? Well, I said, come on here live. I'll throw you the link, and we could have a debate, a talk, a chat. And if you could want to get your cronies, tell whoever to come watch if they want to try to cancel the Cowboy, because I said suicide is a choice. Dude Games, the old Cowboy is still underneath, bro. Don't get it twisted. All right. And now, your mama knows. All right. Anyway, but that's going to be one of the topics today I want to talk to you guys about. But I just want to throw that out there. Guys, come to the channel. I got everything going on. Just go to the homepage, scroll down. You'll see gaming, podcasts, blogs, movie reviews, product reviews. I do it all. But now I'm going to grab a chair. I hope you grab a chair. Whoa, oh. You know, guys, what you can't see is these flimsy little desks I use, right? It's really supposed to be like a tray or something. So I got two of them side by side. When you just touch it, this thing rocks all. It's driving me crazy. But anyway, it just fell over and I dropped my phone and my microphone. But yeah. When I move to Florida, I'll probably buy an actual desk. Anyways, so yeah, I want to start the show like that. Yeah. So let's see what you guys have been saying. Got to keep it wild, guys. You know, got to keep it wild. But my man, Rudiggs, is in the building. Obi Rose is in the building. Obi said, Hitbox Rose. Yeah. Let's go. He said, what up, peeps? Like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it, guys. Hit that like button. Rudiggs said, hey. He said, long time no talk. I know, right? I was just talking to Rudiggs on the phone. He said, you got beef? Need me to come on the show? Nah, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, Rudiggs. Oh, spicy tonight. Who you about to put on blast? Because I've been put you on notice. And you done what, bro? I said we could do it today. You ran. I need that sound clip. I could give it to you, man. He said, damn, you schooling dude games. I'm just saying, man. Hot Pocket says suicide is definitely a choice, but it also a choice made unconsciously, but some people depending on the trauma or mental illness. So unconsciously, I don't know if I could take that one. I guess if someone, let's say they was out of their mind, right? Like clinically out of their mind, so they didn't know what they was doing, that's different. But bullying, usually somebody commits suicide because they're bullying, or usually in general somebody commits suicide. Think about the term. They commit suicide, right? They commit suicide. So meaning they commit to something, right? I might commit to going to McDonald's today. I might commit to buying the PlayStation Portal. It's funny because I got this. My wife got McDonald's this morning to breakfast. I never ate that. I'm going to throw it away. And I got the PlayStation Portal box right here. But you could commit to something, meaning you mentally thought of it. For instance, right? When people go to jail, the difference between manslaughter and murder is intention, right? So typically when someone commits suicide, their intentions was death. So I guess it's hard for me to get behind this unless somebody was clinically out of their mind. You know what I mean? Let me see. Got pop out for dinner. Oh, that's cool. Hitting alert mode. Feel free to hit me up with anything. If you're free, both Wednesdays, let's work into both. Let me know. Yeah, man, I am. So I'm going to text you and let's try to put it together. Yeah, I'm gonna just stay silent on this and nothing good or bad, but suicide sucks for real. And that, yeah, I mean, it does. Suicide, listen, suicide sucks, bro. Anybody lose their life, that sucks, period. I don't know where dude is at. No, I will say this. I do feel bad because I didn't give dude games a lot of time. Like I thought of this last night that I was going to make this topic and I was going to shots fired, right? The Cowboy never miss. But I will say this. I didn't give him a lot of time. He might not even seen that I tagged him. He's probably going to see it tomorrow or something and be like, yo. And he's still my people's. But I just don't like how he was going about it as if he wanted me to be canceled. I feel like that's not cool. Like, I would never want to make somebody lose their job. I never want to make somebody lose their happiness. I would never want to make somebody lose their freedom, right? So we could always debate, laugh, joke, even argue. But what I don't want to do is push. I wouldn't want to do that. So we're still cool. Make no mistake, right? But I just feel like, man, that's not cool. Like, you know. Anyway, it's not like he said he was going to cancel me, but the way he went about it, I was just like, anyway. Rune Mamba just became an all-purpose champion. Yo, Rune, man. Thanks, man. I felt left out being on the other members. Hey, man. I appreciate it, man. Definitely, man. You know, and the video will be coming. Doom Games didn't even properly respond to you. He didn't. Like, the thing is, I love to have a good conversation, right? We can all laugh and joke. We do. We laugh, we joke, we talk trash. But I like to have a good, intelligent conversation. Like, when we're talking about something like suicide, it'd be pretty cool to say, okay, so what's your thoughts on it? Like how Hot Pocket said, right? That was pretty cool, well-out thought, right? And I had a chance to think about it and either agree or disagree. But it doesn't mean who's right or who's wrong, right? Just in this context of a conversation. So the way he went about it was just like, well, yeah, no. It's like, what is, that's not a conversation. But Josh in the building, he says, suicide sucks. Definitely a choice. The wrong choice. Have empathy for others. We never know how people suffer. And this is true. And this is why bullying is really important. Because a lot of people can't handle bullying, man. Like back in the day, it was like, it just was a given. You're going to walk down the wrong neighborhood, somebody going to run down on you, right? Nowadays, like, dude, it's people aren't built like that, man. So it's important to counterattack that. He switched it from a discussion to suicide back to Stadia instead of admitting he was wrong. And I didn't want him to admit he was wrong. I just felt the way he was acting was just, I don't know. But man, thank you both guys for no. Well, I went to wipe my eye and I have my glasses on. But thank you both, man. I appreciate the love and the support for the channel. Like this, I mean, I would be doing this anyway, but it does make me say, like, just hanging and chilling with you guys and any donation, man. It just shows that you guys you know, you want to support me, right? You like the content, you enjoy the content, or you just want to support me. And I do the same thing. You guys, if you guys watch other people's streams, look at me. I went on ISO stream 2 days in a row. I donated $5. One day I went on, ISO streaming. I remember me and him had it out a little bit, but it was nothing big. And you know, I went on, donated $5. Next day, I seen him on, he was talking. I was like, you know what? I just felt I want to donate $5 again. So if you guys watch me, man, I donate a lot. I should pull up how much if you guys see how much I donate, you'd be like it is crazy. But what happens is when I'm watching people who are monetized, if they say something funny, I just be like, you know what? I want to donate. If they just do something that I like, I just want to donate. And I always do $5. Like that's my thing, the $5. So I definitely give it back. You know, so and that's why I would say, guys, if you're not monetized, just at least do something to let people know you got a PayPal, because people will donate. I remember a guy, Obi Rose, he's not monetized. He had his PayPal thing up and somebody donated $150 one time. So it is cool because maybe you got a goal or something. Like my man Hot Pockets, I said the other day, I said, bro, what's the number? I know you're trying to get the PlayStation so you could start playing the WWE 2K 2023. Might as well wait for 2024. But you know, people are generous out there. I made this silly post. Remember, I made that silly post and I was like, oh, I want to get my car for free, right? And it was kind of crazy. Somebody donated, I think, $4.88. It was funny. But yeah, man. So I definitely appreciate this, man. Thanks, Rune. And I definitely appreciate this, Josh. And I see my actual blood brother is in the building and he never shows up. So that's wild. I hope ain't nothing happened to our family. I mean, he didn't. Yeah, I agree. He was just pretty much shooting down what I was saying without really articulating what he was saying. Let me see. Opinions are opinions. Just because I may or may not agree with someone or with something someone else thinks doesn't mean their way of thinking is completely wrong unless it's a grown adult involved with children. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to stand on that one. Always right. Yeah, we're gonna have to stand on that one. Yo, but guys, my brother Stanley Lewis is in the building, bro. What are you doing? You never watch my content. I feel like I need to call him real quick to make sure everything's okay. Definitely gonna probably, yeah, you probably should wait at that point because it'll be, you know, I guess if you got a disc, you could probably get a super cheap sale. But if you bought it digital, they take forever to go on sale. All right, guys. So I've been running my mouth for a while. Let me pull up some stuff. Let me go to the old Discord. I don't have much, so I just kind of want to chat today, and you know, see how far we could get to 2 hours. But let me go to the old Reality Talk Show Tuesday. And what do I have first? I see there look like a bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about. The links no longer work. But let's talk about this first thing. We're going to talk about a scam. Guys, so check this out. So this was in the Discord. And here, when I'm by myself, I like to do this. It's kind of dope. Let me move over here. All right. So, you're working. All right, man. That's cool. Cool. So, guys, check this out. So my brother said he's working. So he's you should have put you're lurking. Oh, my man Josh. He said, you know, Cowboy, you first called me out on a New You Radio podcast for using big words. Now it sounds like you've been using the treasures. Hey, listen, man. So, guys, I gotta show love and support to my guy Josh Warren. Honestly, I never even cared about monetization, and I met him. He was a guy I didn't even know. I met him through Big Mike, and he just said, you know, he's really good. I call him my mentor, but he always and meet people and he asks questions, or you know, what's your interest, how you doing, blah blah blah. And he asked me about myself, and I said, oh, I got a YouTube channel, I stream video games, I vlog my family. He said, oh, you making money? I said, making money? I ain't making no money off this. He's like, why not? I was like, man. And at the time, I was doing it for 9 years. And he said, dude, look how many, he looked at my channel, he said, look how many videos you got. And he said, bro, give yourself 1 year goal to see if you could be monetized. And I was like, man, I don't care about this. Mind you, I had my channel for 9 years. I had like maybe 300 subscribers, and I never asked people to subscribe. So that was just over the course of 9 years, I gradually had 300 people. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take the challenge. So I challenged myself, and it took me 1 year and 30 days. And I was about almost 4 years ago. And it's pretty cool because, you know, it's a little something extra every month, which is cool. So I definitely want to thank Josh. But yeah, it was hilarious. He said using the thesaurus, but it was hilarious. I mean, Josh met, and he used to do a podcast, and I used to call him the necessary evil. I felt like he was the mean bad guy. And so it's good stuff. 199 from Obi. He says, so first to 10 in Tekken, Hitbox Bros. Yeah. Listen, you don't want that, man. You've been practicing your life away. If I just come and beat you, you might be on the next train to jump off something short and twist your ankle or something, you know? But, oh, guys, yeah. So back to this. So here, I'll do this. I'll make it bigger so you guys can see this since it's not a video. But, so there was there is a scam going around with cards. So it says, beware, police issued urgent warning to PA and New Jersey gift card buyers. Now, I kind of don't understand how this prank or how this scam will work. What they said is someone goes into a store, they take a gift card, they look at all the information, and then they put it back. And then they wait and see somebody buy the gift card, but they already have the information. So once you buy the gift card and you load up the gift card, they go on and then they take the money off of the gift card. Here's my issue. I thought gift cards on the back usually have the scratch it off thing, right? So you got to scratch it off. Oh, wait, now I'm out of focus. So you got to scratch it off in order to have that little pin. And that pin is what you're going to use to set up the card. So I don't even think this is real, right? So you guys help me walk this through. How is that even possible, right? I don't think this is a real scam. Because you wouldn't have a card that's just going to openly have all of that info where anybody could see, right? That wouldn't make sense. So yeah, I mean, but scams are on the rise. It's holiday time, you know. You know how that goes. Let me see. All right, so what's the next thing? Oh, I thought this was interesting as well. So guys, you know, we talked about this a little bit ago, about the moon. So check this out. This is kind of wild. So it says, after 50 years, the U.S. returned to the moon on January 25th. So that's crazy. I want to see this happen. Remember, we was talking about before, how they haven't been to the moon and why was that? We had a lot of conspiracy theories. But it says more than 50 years after the last Apollo mission, the United States will try once again to land a craft on the moon on January 25th, said the head of what could be the first private company to successfully touch down on the lunar surface. So why did it say the first? Okay, I guess they're saying the first private company to successfully touch down. So Rose, don't get us started, Rose. Don't bring up, you know, flat earth and all this stuff. But say, yo, wait. I know it's not video game day, but this is true life. can we talk about the hack with Wolverine? I mean, Jobs. Then yeah, definitely we can talk about that. I was actually reading up on that today when you guys put it in the chat. So yeah, let's actually we can bring that up next. That is kind of crazy though. But so what you guys think? That we're trying to go back to the moon, man. It's 50 years later. Let's do it. So this will be next month, and I'm curious to see, is it going to be successful? Because remember, the Russia was trying to land like an unmanned probe, and they thing crashed, and then India actually did it. So remember we covered that. So that was interesting. Let me see. The hack is kind of wild. The first moon landing was fake. I mean, some say that it was fake. I mean, was it? I don't know. I mean, I wasn't on the ship. But, I mean, there's a lot of evidence or a lot of suspicion to make it sound like they never landed on the moon. But whether that's real or not, that I don't know. I don't even know. See, my thing is, I'm a believer and I'm a skeptic. I'm like this. I'm like, oh, wow. And I'm like, oh, come on, get out of here. That's me. Let me see. Nothing is real unless I see it with my own eyes. This includes the moon landing. I'm kind of with you, though. Like, I kind of feel like seeing is believing, Said, nah, Arun, no way it was fake. The NASA don't lie, bro. I watched this thing that said NASA stands for never a straight answer. I was dying. Oh man, never a straight answer. That is hilarious. Let me see. I go up to the moon whenever I feel like it. Oh man. All right, hold up. So that's funny. Nah, bro. We've been there before. I mean, have we? It's fake. How couldn't they replicate it in 50 years? Okay, with 100 times more sophisticated technology back in the day, they were doing calculations by hand. Now with supercomputers, they struggle. It's all cap. I mean, he got a good point though. It just doesn't seem right. The moon landing was definitely fake. We just tricked the Russians to go bankrupt. Watch the documentary. A funny thing happened on the way to the moon, and you tell me what you think. Oh, wow. I mean, honestly, that was the race, right? Back then, that was the race. So I could see that, right? If we fake it, we got Hollywood and all that. So we fake it. We make Russia spend all their resources. I could see it. Seriously, though, I can believe it happened. People have been to space before, and most people haven't been there. We got to stop listening to conspiracies. I don't know. A lot of people say Hollywood, there's just like a room, and people don't really go there. Never heard of that, Josh, but I'll check it out. Yeah, it definitely sounds pretty good. Here, let's do this. I gotta do something real quick. Now, didn't I had something. Apparently this doesn't work. Let me see. Friends, links. Ah, there we go. All right, I got something for you guys. All right, so let's do a little break. All right, let's take this down. And we're going to replace it with something. So guys, at this time, let's break this up a little bit. Then we'll come back and we'll talk. We'll come back and talk about the what Obi was talking about. Hold on real quick. Where did I put that at? All right, there we go. All right, so we're going to come back after this, and we'll talk about what Obi was talking about. Is it this? No. There we go. All right, I apologize, guys. All right, so guys, let's do this. It's book of questions time. So let me pull this up. I'll make this larger. All right. All right. So guys, pick a number between 1 and 217. And I will read the book of questions. I'll read that number. And then let's discuss it a little bit. So hold on. Let me not show you questions. You might try to choose some. And then, like I said, we'll come back and we'll discuss. We'll pull up the topic that Obi was talking about. So give me your numbers. Also, let me pull up. Let me pull that up. So it was. Let me see. Wolverine hat. All right. So Wolverine hat. I'll pull that up. All right. All right. So let's see. Okay. So Rune put number 44. So hold up. This is completely different, Darth, but maybe you're right. All right. So Rune said number 44. So let's pull up 44 and see. Okay. All right. So we'll go to 44. I can't remember my favorite question number, but it's really good. All right. 44 says, you are offered $1 million for the following act. Before you are 10 pistols, only one of which is loaded. You must pick up one of the pistols, point it at your forehead, and pull the trigger. If you can walk away, you do so a millionaire. Would you accept the risk? Now, I know we talked about that not that long ago. Some of you guys might have missed that. I personally, listen, I think I would do it. I mean, dude, that's $1 million. And it's 10 guns. Like, the chances of me pulling the right one and shoot myself is going to be very low. So personally, I would do it. Let me see. Yo, they want $2 million not to release all that info. Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, it's crazy, but that's been done so many times. Like, they really stole the info and said we want $2 million. What the F? Yeah, I mean, that's so common, Obi. So hell no. What the F kind of question is that? It's the book of questions, so it's 217 hypothetical questions, and they're kind of like out there. No, you want to do it, Rose? $1 million. He said, no, there are easier ways to make $1 million. Dude, what's easier than that? The odds is 1 out of 10. What's easier than that? Like, I'm grabbing that thing and just clack, clack, clack. Okay, I'm not going to do all that, but I'm grabbing it and clicking. All right, Rose, give me a number. 1 to 217. Is it really that common? Holy cow. Yeah. Like Sony got hit before. Yeah, I mean, this is they got that one group called Infamous. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Like, not even that this year. What was it this year? Capcom got hit this year. Remember when Capcom got hit, and that's when we found out that Google paid $10 million for Resident Evil 7 and 8. Like, yeah. Let's see. He said you could sell 1 million people $1 item. Okay, and then that means you got to pay. You either got to have 1 million items, or you got to spend $1 million to get 1 million items. Are you serious? Did you think about that before you said it? Like, were you going to just go steal 1 million items so you can sell them to get $1 each? You're going to go around your house seeing how many things you can find for that's worth $1 or more than $1? 217. Why not? All right, let's do it. All right, so 217. Obi has spoken. All right, 217 says, if you were guaranteed honest responses to any 3 questions, who would you question and what would you ask? So we got into this before. It's funny because Obi is picking all the stuff we did before. That's when I said, that's when people was getting on me because I was like, I'd rather not know. That's when I was like, yo, if my wife cheated, I don't want to know because I'm happy where we are. And if she got away with it, let her stay, you know, because if I know, then it's going to ruin my whole life because I'm going to be mad, miserable, and I'd rather just not know. So yeah, I remember the pistol question from last. Yeah, we had it last time and we had this one. Yeah, how funny is that, right? You guys think alike. Yeah, that was that, Obi. Yeah. Did you really? Okay. 216. All right, let's do 216. 216 said, if a crystal ball would tell you the truth about any one thing would wish to know. I think they missed a word. Any one thing you would wish to know concerning yourself, life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know? You know what? That's one of those questions, right? Would you want to know when you're going to die? And I almost think if I was able to know any one thing, maybe that would be the thing, right? It would definitely change my perspective of life. It might make me be more determined. It might make me be more forgiving. It might make me be a bigger a-hole. I don't know, but I guess I probably wouldn't want to know. I don't know, but okay, well, maybe that's a good one, and I wouldn't want to waste it. I almost feel like the best answer you can know that you don't know is when will you die. Almost feel like what else would you want to know besides that, right? Like, would you waste it and say, am I ever going to be a millionaire? You know, wouldn't do that. I don't know. It's interesting. That's a good one. Oh, man, that's right. I remember this. I would want to know when I die. See? For real. Only because I would want to be like, okay, cool. I'm getting on a plane. And Obi, and that might be that plane. That's a real life spoiler. That is a real life spoiler, right? For real. Yo, that is the spoiler of all spoilers. I would ask about stock prices and become rich instantly. Oh, I wasn't even looking at it that way. Okay, yeah, I guess you're right. But you also got to have the money to put in stocks to become rich. Let me pick a number. I think number 3 is a really good one from my memory. I think that's the one where they say if you could go on if you could have the most enjoyable, something like, I'm paraphrasing here. If you could have the most enjoyable time for a whole year, but afterwards wouldn't remember. Yeah, if you could have the stuff that dreams are made of for a whole year, but wouldn't remember anything, would you do it? And you wouldn't lose anything when you come back. You would just know that you were gone for a year, but when you're there, it would be amazing. So let's see if that is the question. Let's see if I'm still that good. I'm trying to get a faster way. All right. So number 3 says, if you were to die this evening with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret not having told someone? Why haven't you told them yet? So that definitely wasn't the question, and I was definitely wrong. And the question I was thinking about was number 4, actually. So I was off by 1. But here, let's so this is we had this one before too. And I won't even go into it. I'll just skip it and go to the right question. I'll read it for verbatim. It says, if you could spend 1 year in perfect happiness, but afterward remember nothing of the experience, would you do so? If not, why not? So Dark Kermit, why wouldn't you? I think I would, because what's 1 year, right? There's some years of my life that I had, and I'm like, damn, I don't even remember. Like, if you ask me, yo, do you remember 2006? I had to think hard. Like, what did I do 2006? So why not take 1 year? Because I know at that moment when I was in that year, it was the stuff that dreams were made of. It was like the most amazing time. And as that year went on, I know I was going to live perfect happiness for that 1 year. And so if I don't remember it, you know, it'd be just like the jumble of other years I may not remember. So I think I would do it. Let me see. I would want the knowledge to build a future tech. Okay. I would take out huge loans. Okay, I got you, because then you could pay them. Yeah, you could pay them back. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that. That's a waste. That's a waste a year of my life. See that? I don't know, like I would want to, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to know that was the pinnacle of happiness. Like, what is life after that? Well, here's the thing: you wouldn't remember. So you get what you asked for, right? You wouldn't want to be like, is that the pinnacle? But remember, you wouldn't remember. You would just at that moment, that for that year, you'd be like, wow, this is as good as it gets. I'm living it up. And then you'll come back and be like, I know they said I was living it up, but I can't remember, so it wouldn't matter because you wouldn't know what was the pinnacle of life. That's when the PS3 came out. Oh, okay, hold on about that. My ex-wife bought me the PS3, and that thing was $600. She bought that for me as a gift when we was just dating for a couple months. I was like, I gotta put a ring on that thing. Shouldn't have put a ring on it because the marriage was less than 2 years. It's not the years, it's the moments. If I don't remember the moments, then that's wasted. I agree. But I think it's like life now, right? There's some amazing times I had. I can't feel them anymore because they were just in the past, right? But I know I had some amazing times, right? I can remember some stuff. Then there's certain times in life you'll tell me something, I'm like, damn, I forgot we even did that. So it's almost like, why not? You know? But all right, so I'll put the book of questions away and I'll substitute it with what Obi Rose was talking about. So guys, let's pull this up, and I'll pull this up on a bigger screen. But yeah, Insomniac targeted and hacked that includes employee info Wolverine screenshots. So we're aware of the reports that Insomniac Games have been the victim of a cybersecurity attack. Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine developer Insomniac Games has reportedly been hacked by a ransomware group looking to auction the data off. The notorious group, okay, they're called Race. What are they called? Rysida is looking for 50 bitcoins, or bitcoins cost that much? 50 bitcoins or $2 million in an auction posted on his website. Sony Interactive Entertainment, which owns Insomniac Games, is looking into the reported hack. A cybersecurity news website, Cyber Daily, first reported the breach. So here's the thing. What are they going to do? They're going to put it up and try to sell it to the highest bidder, and that person's going to what? Make a Wolverine game with the Sony information and then get sued? Like, what do you, I guess maybe they don't want somebody to get it and then they could leak footage. Because remember in Grand Theft Auto, oh, that's another thing, Obi. Remember, Rockstar got hacked because there was leaked video of Grand Theft Auto 6. And they pulled that thing down quick. And they was banning that video at all. They didn't want nobody to see it. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess you could look at it like that, right? I'd be like, so what? Show the videos. It's probably not even going to look like that anyway when the game come out. Let me see. Okay, see you said that. At least you got a PS3 out of and I still got that PS3 today. Bro, she bought me a PS3, 2 controllers, and that's when she got me Resistance Fall of Man. Bro, she came out of pocket. She had money though. She had money. Exactly, Darth. Sony ain't paying those clowns. But what happened earlier this year? I forgot what cyber attack happened early this year. Somebody got hacked. I want to say was it Capcom again? Can't remember, but somebody else got hacked earlier this year. So someone's passport was in the leaks. Well, that is crazy. They was also you know what? So let me back up. Rune, thank you very much. So yeah, one thing about this is though is that they are it is people's personal information as well. So as quick as I'm like, whatever, I forgot. That's right. They do have people's personal information. So yeah. Can't believe this. It's a thing. Yeah, it is a thing, man. Been going on forever. Sony isn't paying, but they are getting hacked a lot more than other top tech companies. Makes me wonder. Remember, maybe they're hacking themselves so they could get more time with the Wolverine game. They can push it back and be like, well, we got hacked. It tied things up, so we got to delay it a year. Remember, Sony got hacked at one time, and I think PSN was down for a month. That was wild. That was in the PS3 era. Let's see. Let me see what else I got in my bag of tricks. Yo, man. All right, so hold on. Okay, so I got a video that was playing in the background while they was making me drag the sky across the sky. But check this out, guys. Oh wait, let me see. Bandai Namco and Roblox got hacked earlier this year. Oh, maybe it was Bandai Namco I was thinking about. Yeah, and they gave us Little Big Planet for free. Yeah, that was wild, right? All right, so check this out, guys. Let me know if you believe this.
Where do you charge your cell phone while sleeping at night?
Right next to my bed.
Typically, it's on my nightstand.
But they may need to find a new place to charge up. The California Department of Public Health is warning that people who keep their cell phones within arm's reach while they sleep could be at an increased risk of cancer, infertility, and other health issues.
I'm pretty sure if they would have told us this back in the 90s, millions would be alive today. So more and more studies are showing it's dangerous to sleep next to charging cell phones. Cell phones emit radio frequency radiation from wireless internet and cellular connections, and batteries could emit more frequency radiation when being charged. If you're going to sleep next to a charging cell phone, be sure it's secured in a EMT radiation protecting bag. And be sure to follow these guidelines. And stay consciously aware of what's going on.
That's wild. What do you guys think about that? Okay, how would you just go away like that? I was gonna pull up the things they said to talk. I'm back. That was funny. So what I was trying to do, I was trying to back up the thing I was sharing, and unfortunately I was on this. So I backed this up. All right. Anyways, so this is what I was trying to do.
Follow these guidelines.
All right, so I was trying to pull this up. So this says, keep phone away from the body, reduce cell phone use when signal is weak, remove headset when not on a call, keep phone away from you, keep phone away from bed at night. I'm sure we all do all of these. So how wild is that when you think about it? That's wild. Yeah, I seen that the like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, oh yeah, I want to talk about this. Yeah, man. I wonder what's the bag she was talking about. That you could put it inside a bag. Did he end the showing us? Nah. That'd be funny though. I didn't charge my phone at night. Oh, I don't charge my phone at night, but I do sleep next to the phone while it's 100%. Yeah, I do charge my. I do exactly. They showed a picture of the girl laying with the phone right next to her. That's what I do. Like, I do the same thing. I'm not a doctor, LOL. I have no idea if this is true. Yeah, I agree though. I feel like maybe there should be way more cancer if this was real. I don't know. Let's see. All right. That was wild. All right, so I got something else. Stuff that I had sitting around for a while. I want to talk about. And then I might just end this thing early and play some more God of War. Or no, Final Fantasy. I'm gonna really try to get into Final Fantasy. All right, check this out, guys. Matt Rife. But listen to this.
You ever seen that video going around recently of those potential mermaids on the side of that ship in the middle of the ocean?
No.
What?
What are you talking about?
Are you serious? There's these things that are like racing on the side of the boat that are going the same speed as the boat. And there's like a tail or something trailing behind them. And this keeps up for hours. And then you start to hear whistling.
Let me
you
see
hear
this nonsense.
tunes. It's that you hear what sounds like one of them say, "Jump for me."
Oh, God.
I got another one over here. What are those? What the fuck's going on? On each side of the boat? What are those trails called? What's something swimming fast underneath that water? Something swimming real fast underneath that water. I hear him. Where's she at? What the fuck is that noise, bro? What is that noise? Where are you? This is crazy. I heard it. I heard it. I hear it. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's nuts.
All right, so I mean, if this was real it looked like real footage, but what do you think those things are? Dolphins, maybe?
What are
There's
those
clearly
trails?
something
Swimming fast underneath
women right there. Let me try to get
that water. Something swimming real fast underneath that water.
Ah, come on. Yes, that's clearly something swimming. And a bunch of people are covering this. Like I seen Joe Rogan cover it. Like there's a bunch of people with this guy's video. So this guy video is a legit video that went viral, and a bunch of people have covered it. What's your thoughts on that? That's crazy. So, I don't know. People said standing next to a microwave is bad for you, but that was debunked. It was also debunked that putting stuff in the microwave was bad for you. Where am I at Final Fantasy VII? I think I'm in the beginning. I got to the first little town, and now they got us running around trying to fight monsters for them. Like you could take up, like they're like, oh, go and fight the big creatures that's out. So I was just about to start doing that. That's what they say. It's a siren. Yep. Actually, the show Siren was pretty good. We watched the whole thing, all the episodes, all the seasons too. Did you just say, what are you? I don't trust anything from TikTok. People will post anything to go viral, but I do think sirens existed before a long time ago. So humanoid fish people, females? I'm with Rune. In fact, I think sirens still out there. Dude, I believe a lot. And again, I'm also a skeptic of the same stuff I'll say I believe. So, but it did look like something was really, really swimming.
Something swimming fast underneath that water.
Like
something swimming real.
That looked real.
What are those trails called? What's something swimming fast underneath that water? Something swimming real fast underneath that water.
Dolphin though? That's what I'm thinking.
I hear.
Now the whole little thing you hear in the background, that could be BS. Can't really trust that. All right. Let me see what I got next for you guys. Oh yeah. So I got this topic. Rune, remember we were talking about it. So let's get into it now. So the topic was people say white people put raisins in potato salad, but I've never heard of anyone making that with them. So, there's the whole thing like, oh, white people put the craziest stuff in their food. So I like raisins, and personally, I probably would like potato salad with raisins in it. So my question is, has everyone ever actually had potato salad with raisins in it? Did did a black person make that up just to make fun of white people? Like, I don't know. But what I do know is I don't think I fed the fish today. So let me feed them real quick. Also, guys, I'm about to start going to the gym. They flew up there. Now let me turn off. Yo, this heater is a beast. It get hot so fast. Rune, that one heater, the big one, god damn, that thing is serious, man. Sometimes I'm at work and I'm getting calls after calls and I turn the heater on and I'm like, oh my god, I want to turn it off because I'm in here dying. That thing is a beast. But yeah, so have anybody ever had potato salad with raisins in it? Like, is that a real thing? Let's see. Is that a real thing? Let's see. All right, here we go. Potato salads with raisins. Okay. Well, this one looked like they put a lot of raisins in it. Ooh, devil eggs. I love devil eggs. Okay. Right. Huh. So yeah, that's the question, guys. Have you ever had potato salad with raisins in it? Yours. See what you say. That could be 100 different fish. I guess. But two fish, like what fish would like there's a fish on both sides. So dolphins go in packs. And dolphins are also friendly with humans, right? But I can't see like two sharks on the exact side of the boat trailing. You know what I mean? Oh, he said he tried it. Disgusting. I remember we were talking about it. Raisins don't belong in potato salad. I kind of want to try it. Yes, and it's bad. I mean, big bad. Obi, they for sure do not. That is unethical to have raisins in potato salad. They even sell it at some grocery. Oh, really? Yo, F Cat. I had bread pudding with. See, I can see that with bread pudding though. I can see that. All right. Let me see. I got one more that Mr. Urban World donated. You know, Urban like to watch the craziest stuff. So, Mr. Urban World, I wish he would just put the stuff he always put all this crazy stuff in the inside the Discord, but I wish he would just put it inside the actual chat, inside the chat that I made for this specifically, because then I would actually go over them. But sometimes he put his really long ones. But check this out. So Urban donated to the thing.
A disturbing new trend happening in schools across America. Female teachers taking advantage of underage male students and committing sexual assault against them. We're noticing a pattern with many of these cases. They're using iPhones and social media in order to target the victim. Take 24-year-old Ricky.
So when I seen this, I was like, is this real? Well, they got like a thing where teachers are targeting young adults. Like, are they all trying to go to jail? But check it out.
Ricky Lynn Laughlin, for example, she worked as a special ed teacher in Missouri when she allegedly sent naked pictures and videos of herself to a 16-year-old student over Snapchat and then asked him to send pictures of himself in return. And then things escalated. He says Ricky kissed him and invited him over to her house to have sex while her husband was out of town. And
Yo, while her husband was out of town. Oh, Rose is out. All right, Rose. Later, man. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for popping up. I appreciate it. Let me see what Dark Cumber said. I think I had it once. Normally, I try to avoid anything with mayo. Okay, I got you. Later, Obi. Where was these teachers when I was coming up? Right? And bro, they're kind of bad too. Like, they're not ugly.
Ricky was charged with 6 different felonies. 27-year-old Reagan Anderson, a former teacher and coach from South Carolina, is facing 2 counts of sexual battery on a student. She allegedly used Snapchat to send the teen naked photos. And then there's 38-year-old Lydia Pinto. Lydia was a high school gym teacher and coach, and the victim reported Lydia abused him when he was around 14 and continued doing so until his senior year.
Damn.
So what's going on here? Joining me now, host of Takedown with Chris Hansen.
We don't need your topic on the discussion, Chris Hansen. We got this from here, right? Don't you worry about that. All right, we got this from here. But stuff is kind of wild, though. They actually look like a good couple, though. I mean, I wouldn't realize. I mean, I guess if I seen them walking around, I might be like, oh, yeah, she's a lot older than him. All right, let's see what this is.
These teachers are back in the class with the students, and they just can't control themselves?
You know, one of the questions I'm asked most frequently about our predator investigations, do you find women predators? And in our cases, we do not, because these are guys who go online, they like to meet a stranger, a child, groom them, and then meet for sex. In female predator cases, they don't like the anonymity. They like to know their victim. So this is a case where they see their victim, they have power and control over their victim, and they're reliving this fantasy. And
you better come to my house and smash, or you getting the F. As well. But thank you, Mr. Urban World. Appreciate that. Oh, let's get a better picture up. Let's get the jailhouse rock girl up. Oh, she's back here. Yeah, she's hot too. And dare I say she got some DSLs? Well, her bottom lip. Yeah, let me see. These teachers are mentally ill. Yeah, I think they just horny. Thought they was gonna get away with it. Chris Henson is the best. Oh no, it's wild. But all right, room. Now here's something you put in here, and so I figure let's check this out. Well, let me wait till it start over. Wow, really, room? Really, room? But we're gonna put it in there anyway. All right, guys, this is donated by our very own Rune. So check it out. Okay, it wasn't that good. Did it make any of you guys jump? Catch anybody off guard? They can go to a bar or use Tinder if they're just horny. But you know what I think, though? I think it's probably like a whole thing, right? They probably working at school. They, you know, these teenage boys, so they're kind of horny. They probably flirty and stuff, right? Like the one we discussed a couple weeks ago, the kid was putting stickers on her desk talking about she's his empress. So I guess I bet they probably look and be like, I mean, he is cute. And I bet they have some type of issue going on. I'm just painting the picture. And I bet they have some type of issue going on in their life where like they probably just got dumped or cheated on or something. They probably was like, you know what? This kid will worship the ground I walk on. They probably was just trying to flirt at first, and then they got crazy. Chris Hansen, you mean Chris Handsome? You see, I am here for men's butts. Fair enough. Listen, Darth Kermit, we don't know under that mask or under that hoodie or that Sith cape. We don't know if you're a girl or a guy, you know? And it wouldn't matter. This video hits harder when you watch it on the phone. I can imagine. That's funny. All right, guys, that's everything I have. Thanks to Rune and Mr. Urban World for donating. Did you guys want to do one last book a question? Is there any numbers you guys want to do before we go out? Let me know, and I'll read one more. One from 217. Oh, see, I was never into the Boondocks. I watched the Boondock Saints, never did watch part 2. All right, no takers, no takers. All right, not a problem. Just figure I bring it up. Up 93. Let's do it. 93. Let's go. Oh, that was going kind of fast. Okay. So while in the government, you discover the president. While in the government, you discover the president is committing extortion and other serious crimes. By exposing the situation, you might bring about a president's downfall, but your career would be destroyed because you would be framed, fired, and publicly humiliated on other matters. Knowing you would be vindicated 5 years later, would you blow the whistle? What if you knew you would never be vindicated? Wow, you know what? I don't even remember this question. So that's pretty cool. I'm sure I went through every single question, but this doesn't seem like one people guess that often. I was never a fan. I got that issue with the whole cartoon thing. I'm a little too old, man. That's my problem. I got married at 18 and I was taking life super serious. My last year of high school was my best year of school, period. Like I was so laser focused that I'm a husband, and then I end up getting married. I mean, I end up having a kid, like 2 years later. So would definitely expose the president. Yeah, I mean, if I knew, like my lawyer was like, listen, listen, you're gonna take the rap for this, but in about 5 years we'll figure it out. I don't know, but I'll be publicly humiliated, walking around. People will be like, oh, look what you did. And then find out later. Damn, 5 years is a bit of time. Man, that's a good one. I gotta think hard about that. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of some of those people where I just mind my business. I feel like worser things have happened. And maybe if he was having like if he was kidnapping children or something to a sex trafficking thing, yeah. But I don't know. It depends. I think I'll let a lot of stuff slide and act like I ain't see nothing if it's gonna harm me. And if I felt like it was just general criminal stuff that people do all the time, oh well. But like, you know, we talked about earlier, kids and stuff like that, that's like different, you know what I mean? Or life is involved. But yeah, that's a good one. All right, well, I will leave it there as far as the book of questions. Guys, I got some free time. I'm going to shock my wife when I go in the bedroom at 7 in the next like 5 minutes. She's going to be like, wait, you here? I'm like, yep, we can watch some shows. We're going to watch more of Silo. Silo is pretty good. I got to give credit to Mr. Urban World. He has been doing pretty good with shows he recommended. And, you know, they've been pretty good. I question if he's seen them himself, though, or did he just, like, Google it? So I wonder. But, yeah, man. Let me see. All presidents are corrupt, but, yeah. Houston is in the building. It said, and the lines behind it is there needs to be truth in the government. And if I have to get stuff on for it to be so, or for it to be it, I would know I did my country right. Yeah, but would you? Because then the next president probably going to come in and be corrupt also. Listen, tie some money to it. Oh, you're going to be vindicated 5 years later and you're going to get a payday. Then I might be in on it. Yeah, man, let me know how far you get in God of War. Tell me what you think of it. So far, I like what I played. You know, good stuff. Hand purple, blue. Oh, sorry. Nice. The purple piece. Nice. That's why they need to be called out. Well, I think for this situation and this hypothetical thing, I wouldn't do it unless it was like some crazy stuff. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching. This was the Cowboy King of Entertainment, and I definitely had a lot of fun hanging with you guys, chilling with you guys. It was fun with you guys. Thank you guys for the donations. Thank you guys for the cheers, for the claps, for the thumbs up, for the likes, for the everything. Mwah, 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 mwah. You guys are epic. And with that being said, the show and the stream was epic for one reason and one reason only. See this cowboy hat? Because I'm a cowboy! And now, your mama knows. Let's go! See you guys tomorrow for We Wrestle Wednesdays. All right.
I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man!
And now, your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon!